Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the What the Football channel. This is our 2026 live stream, draft live stream with your host, Scrubber, and of course, our man down there on the left coast. That's our boy BH, and we're going to be covering the number 7 pick for the Washington Commanders and maybe talk about a couple other things. It's already started. The New York Giants are in at number 5, and they are already at pick. They've already got their pick. So, BH, welcome to the show.
Yes,
What do you got
coming
to
in.
say, man?
Well, a couple of offensive guys that we talked about that would be good for this team. Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Love are gone.
Yep.
So that's just the way of the world. So a lot of good players still out there.
Definitely.
So it'll be interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Giants do, and then Cleveland, and then we're right there. Could be one of those things. I don't think we're going to move up. It just makes you wonder if someone wants to get to 7.
Yeah.
Who knows? Like the Rams, or something. So a lot of good players. Arvell Reese, the edge, is still out there.
I'm surprised they didn't take, who
he's
was
someone
it?
that
The Jets didn't take him.
Yeah, he went with Bailey, another edge. So I mean, they got an edge out of the deal. I guess it was between those two for them. So yeah, pretty good. I have a feeling. I mean, there is a best, the best available player component here.
Yeah.
But man, we did so good in free agency with our defense. You almost feel, like they could go get a weapon. But then again, at number 7, do you stretch for a weapon? I mean, you go get someone now. You get a wide receiver like Jordan Tyson, maybe. You get Mekhi Lemon. Some people think Mekhi Lemon is going to be there at 16. You do something crazy and get an offensive guard.
Yeah.
Get a plug and play guard. There's some of them, but once again, those guys are looking like Vega Ione. He's someone who is probably going to be later in the draft, 15 through 20. So 7's very early. So they're kind of in a position where they will probably just take the best player.
Oh, yeah?
Someone comes calling.
Yeah.
Someone could, hey, those filthy Cowboys could call.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a wide receiver or a corner.
Yeah, I'm in that same boat. Like someone who really, like if we get a wide receiver, that's a real impact on the offense right away. Yeah. And if we get a corner, like, someone like Mansour Delane, boom. It's automatically is a big impact. So.
Yeah, Jordan Tyson with his injury history.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really I'm worried about that guy.
Yeah, we don't need no more injury-prone people on this team. After last year, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, and what's that?
Oh, just all the injuries that we've had. The Marshawn Lattimore nightmare, and who's that other guy? Drake Jackson we got. Defensive end. I mean, he's hurt, and he could come clean this year, but I'm tired of getting people who are already injured and then expecting them to get better, and they don't. So
we're getting pre-injured players. So yeah, I agree. That's why I think it might be too early for a guy. That's why I traded would be good, but a guy like Mekhi Lemon, I've been watching a lot of him.
Mm-hmm.
He's primarily a slot guy, but he played about 30% of his snaps on the outside too, so he's not locked into the slot. I mean, I kind of grown to like him because he doesn't drop the ball.
Right on.
He has like one of the lowest drop rates. He's got this great catch radius. I mean, he's not a big guy. He's not small, but when you see his arms and everything, the guy can absolutely snag. So he's someone I wouldn't mind getting. Because really, we don't have a killer slot player. And we've got a bunch of guys who can play. Oh, here we go. Arvell Reese. God, they got another pass rusher. How many defensive ends and edges do the Giants have?
Well, they got rid of Dexter Lawrence, right?
Yeah, but he was a defensive
Oh,
tackle.
he was a tackle.
So
That's right.
they got the guy last year. They drafted the guy last year, I think, from Penn State, and then they've got Thibodeau.
Yeah.
They've got a free agent. Who did they get? They got the guy from, I can't even remember now. They got like four, man, they got a lot of edge rushers. I guess this looks like they could trade Kayvon Thibodeau now. I mean, they might want to think about it because they got too many guys. Woo, look at that.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Because that's a nightmare for us because we got to play them twice.
Exactly. Well, it's a good thing we drafted those offensive tackles.
Yeah.
or got a free agent one. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, see, to me, that right there, that is a case of best player available. Oh, trade alert, dude. We got a trade alert.
Oh, trade alert. Oh my God.
Yeah. Browns are moving out. Who's coming down? Oh boy.
Well, there's only one between. It's only Cleveland between us, and they're on the clock, so it might be us.
It could be. Yeah, I think someone might want to get ahead of us. Does someone want to come in and get, like, do the Rams want to come in and get Jordan Tyson, get the receiver? Someone like the Cowboys. Maybe the Cowboys want to get ahead of us and get Mansour Delane. Because, yeah. So that's interesting. So that's cool. I like to have trades. Yeah, but I really think that Arvell Reese thing is best player available.
Okay.
They stayed disciplined. They were disciplined. I bet you they were. They just said, hey, we know we got a lot of guys, but this is the best player that we feel out there. So I got to give the Giants credit for that.
And next up is going to be the Chiefs. And their pick is already in.
Oh, man. So the Chiefs, man, I'm thinking, ooh, man. Who are the Chiefs going to go for? Holy cow.
Man, with this kind of stuff, you never know. I've seen so many mock drafts. I've seen a mock draft that had fucking Commanders taking a quarterback at number 7. I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Was that AI
know,
saying that or something?
Oh, yeah. They had a few. I did see a few AI drafts, to be honest with you.
Like, come on.
They were pretty hilarious. So here we go. Arvell is in the house. So the Chiefs, huh? I wonder what the Chiefs are doing here.
They need some O-line people, don't they?
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see what they need because, like, why did they have to get ahead of us? I don't know who they're trying to get ahead of because that's usually what you're trying to do.
Are they ahead of us? No. Weren't they number 6?
I mean,
they were number 6, weren't they?
They came in. They traded with Cleveland.
Oh, that's right.
They moved up. Yeah, they moved up with Cleveland. So they.
I thought they might need O-line or something.
Well, let's see, man. Let's see. Chiefs needs. Let's see what they got, man.
The pick is in.
Here. Is it? Oh boy, they didn't mess around.
No, they did. They knew what they wanted.
It's looking here like cornerback.
All right.
So I wouldn't. Yeah, Mansour Delane, maybe. If they came up and gave up some picks to get it, that might be it. They might be going for the best corner in the draft.
Well, they gave us their good linebacker too. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, they didn't have the money to spend them, and they traded one of their corners to the Rams.
Yeah.
And then and the other corner left. So they might have to go in and they thought I think it really speaks to the team you go ahead of that you sneak in front of is the team you're afraid of.
Okay.
That's the team where, you like if they thought someone else was like lower, like if they thought the Giants were going to take their guy, they would have jumped in front of the Giants and
Right
said,
on.
"Hey, we need to, get this. Here we go." The Ginger Hammer.
There he is.
He's up there.
This is in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah. There it is.
There he is.
Mansur Delane.
Yep. They got him.
Yep. They jumped us to get him, so they got their guy. All right, man. Here we are. This is it. Now who's it gonna be? Now who's it gonna be?
All right. So, still got a couple wide receivers, Lemon and Tyson, that look good.
And Tyson. Yep.
Yeah. I don't really want Tyson, so maybe what's his name, Makai Lemon.
Maybe.
What about Sonny Styles?
For someone to. I like Styles, but man, dude, we have two inside line. We got in that 3-4. We got Frankie Louvu and who's the guy from Kansas City? We just got
Chanel. Leo Chanel.
We got two. Yeah, we got two really good inside guys. I mean, he's a stud. Unless he's a guy they feel like they can develop as an edge, like he could be a monster edge player. So bring him in. Let him play. Maybe he's not really a great pass rusher, but he could be.
Right.
He's more of an off-ball. He's an off-ball linebacker, typical. He would fill in great, but it seems like it would be quite an overlap.
It would,
but he's a stud, man.
We still got Jordan McGee, and we picked up that Caleb on Chasen.
Yeah. So I got I'm going to post my top 32 in here, just so I have a list. Here we go.
We did pretty good on our free agent signings too. So anybody we get here is going to complement what we did in free agency, I feel. So some pretty good re-signings. I felt like we kept some good people. So it was weird that we got Tim Settle back.
That was really weird.
It was cool though. I always liked him. So
I did too. And then Diami Brown.
Yeah.
It's like we kind of just brought some guys back. It's nice they wanted to come back. So
yeah,
that's really cool.
Getting Chigo Okonkwo was good.
Oh yeah, I was happy about that. What was cool about Chig was that him and Nick Cross, the safety we got, they played together at Maryland. They were in college together, which is pretty cool at Maryland. So I like that. And Nick Cross was actually he actually was a Redskin fan when he was a kid.
Oh, nice.
So he grew up in the area, yeah. Now it says here the Commanders' pick is in.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like a trade.
Right.
So because when that Cleveland one went down, it was like they said, it's a trade, They said there's a trade there, so they haven't done that for us. So, man, you know what it's looking like to me is, oh, man, I wonder if it's going to be.
I've seen a lot of people had Sonny Styles at. Oh, safety would be cool.
A lot of people.
I don't mind Caleb Downs.
Yep, Caleb Downs at Sonny Styles. That's pretty much what I'm seeing. So I'm thinking that's it. So there could be a surprise pick.
Yeah.
Let me look at my list.
You never know.
That's yeah, right. The next two guys on my list are Caleb Downs and Sonny Styles. And right after that, I got Makai Lemon. So on my list, those are the next three best players.
Okay.
Oh. Well, here we go. All right, here comes the hammer. Let's get ready.
Yeah, whatever. What's the pick?
Yeah,
cool.
No. Hey guys, hey man. Wheezy D is in the house. Just in time for the pick. Just in time.
Well, why drop the 10 minutes to 8 minutes if this is what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, I know. That's why they had to do it because of all this stuff. Oh, here it is. The selection is Sonny Styles. Wow.
Yeah, we'll
Wow.
take him.
Okay, man. A lot of yeah. I mean, he just set all kinds. He's a physical freak, man. Yep. I would say he was one of the most popular picks for a lot of on a lot of the YouTube channels
Yeah.
by people, but also people in the comments. You know, a lot of Commanders fans in the comments saying a lot of guys wanted him. So, well, there he is. Let's see some highlights. Oh,
He looks
his dad
good.
played.
He see I like guys like that. They're not all, I don't know, you know, I mean I know the big jewelry and all that stuff and I get it, but he just looks like a clean cut,
Yep.
regular, no nonsense person. That's the kind of person I want on my team.
Yep.
I don't care if
Yep.
you got gold chains and shit like that. Who gives a fuck? So
Yep. He's an absolute stud, man.
good deal. I like it because I
Big.
mean
Yeah.
we got Jordan
Big.
McGee and we got all kinds of people that can do other
Right.
things as well. Or
Yep.
so
Hey, who knows, man? Maybe they'll put him inside with Leo Chenal, and then just tell Frankie, hey, man, we're going to move you around, but we're gonna put you at edge too.
yeah,
You're going to rotate him when Clavon Chason comes out. We're going to stick you on the edge on early downs.
yeah,
I mean, he's a decent pass rusher, but on first and second down, you could put Frankie Louvu out there and just cut the edge,
yeah.
for the run game.
Who's gonna
He
green
can
dot
penetrate.
though?
Yeah. What's that?
Who's gonna green dot?
I think Chanel will probably green dot.
Okay.
I think Chanel or maybe Nick Cross. Who
Wow.
knows? I
We
don't know
got a
how
lot
much
of
experience
linebackers, don't we?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it depends, but it's going to be one of those guys. Like one of the safeties. I don't know who our free safety is going to be. I mean, I know. I'm not sure. I mean, I heard some scuttlebutt that. Oh, there he is. See, back in coverage. He can cover too. He's in
Nice.
the middle. Here he comes. Yeah, he's great. He's great at penetrating. You'll love him because he never misses a tackle.
Thank
He
God.
just he just dogs he just dogs people, man. Look at that, 43 and a half vertical, 4.46 40. Dang, man. Oh man, there he is.
All right. Sonny
Uh,
Styles.
well, this defense is like just humping, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, we got all those free agents, and then you add this guy in the mix. We're not going to be 30th in defense this year. None of that shit. We're done.
Yeah. It
Man.
goes with what I like. Well, look at who most of the teams that made it into the playoffs were all defensive teams. And I always like
Mm-hmm.
defense, of course, because if your defense can keep the other team from scoring points, then all your offense has to do is just score enough points
Right.
just to, to win the
Right.
game. So I'm happy about
Exactly.
that. That
Yeah.
makes me
And get
happy.
turnovers.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
turnover.
yes. We need
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's sort of like what you talk about. Like the defense needs the offense to have long drives, and so when they go three and out, it kind of makes it hard on the defense. But on the flip side of that is like you never get fumble recoveries, you never get an interception at the midfield. And all these other teams get that. Their offense gets, oh, let's go out. We start at the 40. We got a fumble. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And we don't. I mean, we just couldn't get those turnovers like that. So both sides of the ball got to pick up the other side, give them a break.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we've seen it that the team struggles. One side of the ball is struggling. and it takes the other side to go out. You know, if the offense is struggling, man, go out there and get them a 3-and-out, get them an interception. You know, and if the defense is struggling, give them an 85-yard drive.
Yeah.
You know, so all right, man. Well, shoot, there it is, Sonny Styles. And now we've got we don't do anything until the third round, pick 71. So that'll be tomorrow night.
Right, they do 2 and 3 on Friday night, right?
Right.
Okay.
Very cool. All right, man. Well, you got to get your Sonny Styles jersey now.
Yeah, no doubt. I don't think he's going to be number 14, so.
No, I don't think so. Do we have a 14?
When I first got this, it was Fitzmagic, and then it was
Al.
Who?
Was it Al?
It was a defensive guy. No, it was an offensive. It was wide receiver. God, my brain. I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, he probably won't be a linebacker. They probably can't give him 14 anyway.
Well, no, you can have any number you want. Right? Didn't they change that rule?
Oh, really? So you can just be just about anything, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
So.
Well, here come the Saints. The pick is in. Well, I think the Giants and the Commanders did good.
Yeah.
They did have other needs, and they did needs, other things they could have done. The Giants really could have used a receiver. I mean, their star receiver, he's coming back, but will he be 100%? They really don't have anyone else. Wan'Dale Robinson went into free agency,
yep.
So it would make sense that they would draft a receiver, but they stuck to their board. They said, no, we're just going to take the best player on the board, period.
Yeah.
So I think we did the same. I think we did the same thing with Sonny Styles. We just took the best guy. And who knows? I mean, if Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Love were on the board with Styles, we probably still would have taken Styles. You know, I mean, if that's your guy, that's your guy.
Yeah.
You know, if he's your top rated prospect, and he did kill it, man, at the combine too. I mean, so he's one of those guys where, I mean, obviously he looked good during games. You know, Ohio State, he was an alpha dog at Ohio State. But then at the combine, he could jump higher than anybody, run fast, is one of the fastest linebackers. I mean, guy's something else. And hey, this defense is revved up now, man. And like you said, look at Seattle, man. They just dominated.
Yeah.
They just punched teams in the mouth. And now we're kicking this D over to a guy who likes to attack. You know, 3-4-D, don't know where the guy's coming from, don't know when they're going to come. It's all about pressure. So
yeah, we're going to need that.
I'm ready for it.
We got some teams we got to play this year. The schedule, they haven't put the schedule out yet, but this year, no international game. And
Good.
We also get 9 home and 8 away because they switch that every year. 8 home, 9 away, 9 home, 8 away every year. So this year we got 9 at home. Of course, in our own division, each one twice. We also play the NFC West, which is the Cards, the Rams, 49ers, and Hawks. And the good thing about that is we play both the Rams and the Hawks at home. Good. And the other 2 away. So playing the Cardinals away and playing 49ers away, it's pretty good. And then AFC South, in which we're going to play the Texans and the Colts at home, and the Jags and the Titans away. And then that's 14 games, and the last 3 games are going to be the Falcons at home, the Bengals at home, and the Vikings away.
So. Okay. And then the dates and times will hit
mid-May.
Yeah. Mid-May.
Yeah. Somewhere around mid-May. Did you get a chance to look at the uniforms?
I did.
Okay. I don't know if you. I think I asked you to look at the helmet that's got the spear, and I like that. They're just dipping their toe in the water just to see how people respond. Right. In the future, that could change even more. is what I think.
Sure.
So it's on
Yeah,
the black uniform. And I think we only wear those twice a year.
I think so. For
Yeah.
like an
So
alternative. Yeah. Yeah. We usually go back from the burgundies to the whites.
right,
That's the standard back and forth. I don't know. Do we wear? I don't know if we wear the whites at home or not. I can't remember how they did it, but
right.
yeah. So yeah, they're cool. I mean, was there anything? Was there anything about the arrow, the
Yeah, I
design
thought the
of
way
it?
the arrow goes through the W looks funny. It
It's
doesn't
curved.
look like physically possible. It
Yeah, it
goes
looks.
through the
Yeah, it
W in
goes.
one side and then across the front of the other one and then behind the other one or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
that don't look right. It just looked funny to me. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I like the uniforms. To me, it's white pants. I like gold pants with the red top
Yeah.
because we're the burgundy and gold. But I think some of the
Right.
stripy stuff on the helmet looks cool and some of that. But here's my thing about the stripes on the helmet. That helps the defense. No stripe on the top because they can see if the quarterback is looking this way and that way. If you just had plain red over
Ah,
the top, they won't be able to see
that's true,
that line
and
turning.
that's a big thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, they're watching the quarterback. Which way is he looking? But if you take that stripe away, it at least helps a little bit for them not to be able
Yeah.
to see that. But I don't
Well,
know.
we should on Jaden's helmet. We should run the stripe from here sideways.
That's right. Hell yeah, yeah.
They go, where's that
Fool 'em
guy
all.
looking?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
so that's a fairly tough schedule.
it
I
is.
mean, there's a few easier games, but as far as there's some really good teams on that schedule.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Other than that, I don't know. I think we covered a lot of it. Unless you wanted to talk about
I think we did.
anything else, I don't really.
No, I think we're both happy with the way they approached free agency.
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
definitely.
this deep, they hit the right players, and the defense just needed this defense needed to get jacked up. I mean, we just 30, 29, and then when with Ron and Del Rio, we were like bottom 8 with them. So it's
Yeah,
just been constant. And then now you get Sonny Styles. That's like saying we're committed. This defense is committed. And he got a brand new coordinator, who coach has said he said it. I heard him say it again. This is his defense. We're going to give him the players he needs, and we're going to run it the way he wants. So good.
couple other
I
little
like it.
things. We got supposedly we have 75 guys on the team plus the 6 draft picks. We'll bring it to 81, and we have our international player. I'm not going to try his name. Uh,
Don't do it.
so so we that's 81, and we get 10 more. That could be UDFA's undrafted free agents to bring in, and
Yep.
I think we got
And
49 million in cap space.
yeah, we got tons of money. We're doing good. We can. So then we can add. Get those undrafted free agents in, and we'll know by. I mean Sunday, because the draft will be Sunday. They start signing those guys like crazy. You have a pretty good idea by Monday
Yeah.
who your undrafted free agents are. So we could have a draft show, like on Tuesday maybe.
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's shoot a draft show on Tuesday. Go over all those guys.
That sounds good. We'll know who they are, and I'll study up on them, and we'll talk about that and cover maybe some other things that we didn't cover here tonight. So, but I think we got just
Sounds
about
good.
everything: the uniforms, the schedule, all that kind of stuff. Maybe we can talk about maybe more in depth a little bit about some of our free agents and that kind of stuff too. So,
Right on.
all right, are we good to go?
All right, man. We're
Yeah.
good to go. Thanks. Good
Yeah.
show. Good way to kick things off, man. So we'll see everybody on Tuesday then.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a good way to kick off the season. We missed everybody. It's good to be back, but it's also good to take some time off and separate yourself from some of this stuff. Get off the internet sometimes.
Sure it is.
So, well,
Yep,
cool,
I
man.
agree, man. All right, man. See you.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everyone.